What's up? Ridgeway5678 here, and welcome back. Oh, there you are, Watson. I was wondering where you were, my boy. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. And so yesterday we made up an episode because of lost time, because the day before I recorded yesterday's episode, and my mic was muted the entire time. So I make up that episode yesterday by actually recording the stuff that I did with my mic on this time, and it led us to here now. So yesterday we also found out that Roy Soulsby actually has an accomplice named Dirty Somers, who actually comes to this bar quite frequently. This barmaid, failed to tell us the detail, but we are here to confront her. Tell her, like, what's up, bitch?
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Like, why are you defending Dirty Summers? Like, you acting like you don't know him. Like, come on.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
So what? Are you daft? Soulsby test the moon. Yeah. According to him, Summers frequents the Cursed Mermaid pub.
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else do we have? Foreign woman, Soulsby claimed, nah. No, not the portrait. We got the abductor, Polly Boy. Nah, that's more for Roy as well. Missing person. Griffith's missing for a week till after in Port Shantytown. Maybe if it said in the Mermaid Bar, then maybe I get it now. Remember when we found out she was pregnant?
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people. But I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. There's the key. Go and do what you will.
Except Summers, huh?
Just leave me out of it.
Well, she didn't miss him and Summer having a little bit of fun, but whatever. We got what we needed. Whoop, that's not the private room. Alright. Just sit over here. Yep. Some men need moving crates in the warehouse. Warehouse area, okay. The job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Summers hires men in the pub private room. Okay. Fresh scratch
symbols.
deeply
I
carved.
don't recognize them.
Okay. Invoice for sailcloth. The Parker and Williams Company, Manchester. Invoice number 02012B, date 20th of September 1882. Sold to Oscar Summers. Cargo. Oscar. Oh, now we got his first name. Cargo, high quality sailcloth packed in wooden crates. Quantity 50 crates. Total 50 pounds. Still got one more, apparently.
5 shillings. That won't go far.
Right. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So, invoice number 12B. Okay, so that means you got an invoice. So now we know that we got Oscar Summers' name on something. Gotcha. Private room symbol never looked carved with a knife. Hire notice. Dirty Summers. Men in a pub private room. Request a key. Invoice Soulsby testimony. He meant never did. Okay. Where's coming here? Wait. No, we're going with the. Oh no. Okay, it's the black one that we're going with. Okay. So where's coming here? Let's see. It's gonna be both yellow and green. Hiring notice? Let's see. Move crate in a warehouse area. So that's it. And then invoice for a sailcloth. I believe that would be it too. She has no idea what to find. That's not gonna tell us anything. Maybe this one? Oh shit. Alright, cool. And warehouse holding sales marked with red. And I know where that is. That's the warehouse 12. Come on, Watson. Let's go to warehouse 12 if we can. Oh wait, we can't fast travel from it. God dang it. Alright. So go over here. Let's see, it could still be inside the sailcloth warehouse, which should be marked with red paint. Alright. There's two. Okay, so I believe that warehouse 12 is actually going to be down here this time. And the reason why I actually know where this is because the episode before yesterday's, I was like, when, you know, I had my mic muted, I was looking around so much trying to find where I was supposed to go and stuff. So, if anything, it helped me figure out where I'm supposed to go. And here we are. Look at that warehouse with the white sails. So, and now we got a new minigame. Okay. Outside lock. What? What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I understand it. Okay. This is that. Okay. Maybe twice? Okay. About 3 times. And we need to do it 4. There we go. There we go.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you. As my brother would say, it is for the greater good. The layers of rust will prevent any movement.
Should still be inside, which should be marked with me. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta be very wary. Make sure we're not gonna get ambushed or anything. Oh god, please tell me they didn't bring the fucking combat system from chapter 1. I remember that was bad. Oh, Frogworth. I'm sorry, man, but that was
this
bad.
crank saw some use.
So, I really hope they didn't bring that back. But I did like how he would bitch smack some enemies though with his gun. That was actually kind of funny.
Fit for a crank.
Oh my god, where can I get a crank?
Well oiled and well maintained. It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
Alright, let's go get that crank from downstairs. This mechanism is well kept and properly oiled, but it lacks the crank. It's old, but well kept. Ah, secret exit.
Hidden passage.
Not bad.
Just as I expected.
Not bad at all. The Depart this location. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do.
Wait here,
Yeah.
Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Alright. Oh, I thought this was first person mode. I was like, okay. Okay. But no, it's not. Still though, hey, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, maybe. Next game? Next game, maybe? I don't know. It depends on what kind of theme that they'll do for this game. And in chapter 1, the theme was like all sunny, bright, happy, joyful, because you know you're in Cordona, I believe. In this game, it obviously has a more of a horror appeal. This is Lovecraft world. And what the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm drugged. I'm definitely drugged. What just happened? I mean, don't tell me, but like, you know.
What is this place? Where am I?
Is this the Mind Palace? What? Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of pretty. In a eerie way. But what the fuck? Is that are those planets? Okay. Wow. This game definitely took a turn. I was wondering when we were gonna get into the Lovecraftian aspect. I'm glad it didn't take us that long.
Cold. Something is missing.
Hopefully we won't end up like our boy, oh god, I already forgot his name, but if you remember our boy from Charles, that's his name. Remember from the Sinking City? Hopefully we won't end up like him.
Is it an illusion?
Actually, funnily enough, Stinking City is made by the same people who made the Sherlock Holmes games, so it'll be there's somebody in that cage. It'd be kind of crazy if we actually found Charles in this game. The only way forward is the abyss. Yo, that's metal.
The only way forward
That is metal.
The abyss.
Oh, I love that statement. The only way forward is the abyss. I love that statement. Alright. Well, okay, so we need to find something to open the door, which obviously the key would fit into this slot here in this pedestal.
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Put your dick in it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Let's see. Let's go back here. Maybe there isn't anything over here, but maybe there is. No, it's not. Okay. What do we have right now? Okay, no, we're still in coming here's White House apparently. Wait a minute, the only way forward is the abyss. Holy shit, that was actually
Phew.
right.
I didn't die.
I cannot believe that was actually the right thing to do. Alright, cool. And I think this is what we were looking for.
It is icy cold and pulsating.
Kinda like a penis. I guess we're going to do this again. Thanks, Cthulhu.
Be calm.
Thanks for this awesome experience. I guess. Hate to be that guy. Whoa. Ah, yes, footprints. Short stride, boot short, Kanyart, Kadishtu. Okay, if this is a short stride, that means we got a short person here. Wait. But who else would be here? Who would have left those footprints? Because if you think about it, Oh, I think I understand. Am I supposed to casually walk to it? Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's
somewhere else. How?
That is such a cool skybox. Like, seriously. Like, the planet's burning, and then you got some that are just ice cold. Like, this is a really cool world. I mean, this is my kind of thing. I love I know I say this a lot. I love cosmic horror.
It's harder to breathe here.
I think that's why I like, like, one of my, like, favorite places to imagine to, to chill out. Like, my happy place is, like, on a boat, at night and stuff like that, because it's just so many mysteries that I could think of. What the fuck? Yeah, we're definitely in the Lovecraftian era now, so bye-bye. One thing, so I'm reading Lovecraft, right? Like, I'm going back on the Lovecraft stuff, since, we're playing a Lovecraftian game now. And one thing I kind of realized with this story is like, oh my gosh, this is a big spooky monster. I can't explain what it is or what it looks like, but it sure is scary,
It's like it stares right through me.
Like, that's a lot of thing with the Lovecraftian stuff. Like the Nameless City, oh god, it's not the confrontation. It's something of Roy Carter. The Confession of Roy Carter, something like that. Basically, it's about two guys who went into a graveyard. One of them goes down to the abyss to find out if monsters were real. Turns out they were. And as Carter was in the surface, getting ready to go down there, asking for his friend, he hears a voice on the radio that they were using, and yeah, and he said, and the voice was definitely not his friend, and all it said was, "He is dead," in a very deep voice. So it's quite crazy. All right,
It's like it stares right through me.
well, I'm starting to wonder if we need to jump in that thing's mouth. What is that noise? Wait, you see that the farther we get from it, the closer it gets. That's only... Oh, I'm getting it a bit now. That eye is like perspective, I gotta be at a right angle in order for that thing to be. So maybe I have to stand up there in order for the bridge to come down all the way before I can see it. The question is, how do I get up there now? Alright, open up. It worked? Oh my god. Yo, this is going against all video game rules, okay? You don't jump off ledges to see if you can die or not. You don't go into big giant spooky monsters' mouth to see if you can die or not. In this game, you do. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, this is my kind of shit right here. I'm getting so hyped up. Oh, we're only 20 minutes in, so we got plenty of time to explore here, Alright. So yeah, so let's go over there. It's all about a matter of perspective. What is that noise? So weird. Oh, almost. I go this way. Just 2 times. Oh, okay, I need to go even higher. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay. And there you go. So yeah, that's what the eye was saying. So it's a hint that we have to be at a right perspective in order to make the bridge happen. Now, why? I don't know, bro. I don't even know what's going on. I'll just know that we are in a dark, creepy Cthulhu verse, jumping into monsters' mouths and coming out their, well, mouths. Okay, so next time we're gonna need to open this door again with another key. I did not see another key somewhere, unless you gotta go back over here. How you doing? Try again. Alright. Alright. Let's look again. I'm pretty sure there's also a Lovecraftian book that takes place in the lighthouse. I know that yesterday I read The White Ship, which basically is a story of a lighthouse keeper who found a white ship coming to shore, and this long-bearded man actually asked him to come with him. You know, and they sailed on the white ship, and they found islands full of creatures and monsters and, you know, whatnot. And that's as far as I gotten. I haven't finished reading it yet. I mean, it's a very short story, so I probably should go ahead and finish it up. But yeah, very, very eerie. So, alright. I'm not quite sure where it's supposed to go now, considering that there is no key that I saw with this stuff. So, yeah, I didn't see a key or anything to open this door, unless there's one more thing that we're missing. I'm kind of wondering if I need to jump off and kill myself again.
It's like it stares right through me.
So let's just gotta do that. I don't see where that's gonna get us, but yeah, it's just gonna have us end up here. Unless we need to go through here. Hello? I sound like there's two people yelling there. Okay. No. There's nothing here for us to get. We'll go inside this guy's bar. You know how a few days ago, Watson was talking about, you know, superstition, and like how a soldier gave him a flower, you know, as a sign for God to forgive him. And, you know, he was like left out in the desert, and then Watson, he just said, I think he said a prayer or something, and then he was found and stuff like that, and so he has his own superstitions and stuff. I think this is gonna kind of change Sherlock's mind, but like, yeah, you're probably right this entire time. Alright, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm actually kind of stuck. It's like, there's no key anywhere to open that door. Maybe my Cthulhu vision will do something? No. I mean, I've already distinguished that I need to, in order to build those bridges, I need to be at a right perspective. I came from down there. Yeah, it's Goo time. Alright. Well, while, I'll look this up. Let's see. Comes to jump off the side platform, rock. Okay. Do not run, tight ground. Oh, thank you very freaking much, internet. I was reading like what we're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden the advertisement comes up. Clicked out of the advertisement, and now I'm like in a completely different area. Okay. What? Oh, come on, dude. Alright, I found out what. You see this big eye? Yeah. And we gotta keep staring at it, too. So yeah, so that's the whole thing. Is that we gotta keep staring at the eyeball.
is already spinning. When will this end?
Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we know that we need to concentrate on the eyeball. I thought that's what it mean, like, oh, you need to go on a platform and look at it in a certain way, but no. Alright, now we got 2 slots.
There are 2 recesses.
With multiple doors. Do the doors have different emblems on it? No, they all got the same symbols. Okay. Oh. Things just open up for me. Alright, cool. This is getting trippy. Size 9 boot print. Pungy. The fuck? Pungloom. The fuck? Okay. Now we're not even making any sense.
What kind of trickery is this?
Alright. So, oh look, there's a boat up there. Interesting. Oh, I see the... Oh, look at that. I see the little Cthulhu head. The little tentacle man. Hey, Cthulhu. Alright. Alright, no footprints here.
On my head. What just happened?
Okay. Let's go through here. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that those shoe prints were telling us to walk back through the door that we came through. You think so? Let's go back to here. Alright, so there should be shoe prints. Here it is. Aha! I see you, little cheeky eyeball.
The stench.
Whoa. Yo, that is heavy metal. If this isn't something that deserves to be on an album cover of like of a Disturbed album, no, not definitely not Disturbed, but of like a heavy metal album, I don't know what is. That is awesome. I would have that tattooed right on my butt for all the girls to see. Oh, we got a puzzle piece.
Strange
Nice.
stone. It almost feels alive.
Oh, look at that. A giant squid skull. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so that's one piece. One piece. I'm actually watching
One down.
Piece right now.
One to go.
Alright, let's check over here on this door. Anything behind that? Nope. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, we haven't checked this door yet. Here we go. Short striding again, size 9, clear edges. That mysterious word. Alright. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, there's something that people say about when a door slowly opens by itself and it leads into a room full of blood and stuff. I can't remember what it was, but
Oh, that's just
sure it wasn't
truly revolting.
Alright, we got our next piece.
Frozen and pulsing, almost like it has a heart.
Alright. Go, and now we can get out of here. Where the fuck are we now, man?
Did I get out?
Definitely not.
John?
Yeah, no. John?
What is it, Holmes?
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about like actual like John Watson. Okay. Oh my God, we're actually playing as Watson. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I remember. So this is one of the things, a Kickstarter goal to play as Watson. So hell yeah. Finally, right? After what, 4 games and stuff, we get to finally play as our boy Watson.
Watson? Holmes, where are you?
Dude, this is awesome. This is so cool. Oh, there he is. Hey.
Holmes. Holmes. Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Holmes, how long have you
Fine.
been down here, bro?
By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was
Looks
just
like you haven't
a
slept in
game
days
of
and you got a
shadows.
stubble. Holy shit, he looks like crap.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
Something that's finally interesting. So yeah, as I've said, like, I don't know if the devs are gonna consider this in the same universe, but we are basically dealing with the same thing that we dealt with in the Sinking City, and if you remember Call of Cthulhu. If you remember, we went to that one island and we stopped a giant Cthulhu monster and stuff like that with that one detective who went mad at the end. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Lovecraftian stuff does not end nice, so I'm actually kind of curious to know how this is going to end. Now, if there's one mind that I think Cthulhu is going to have a hard time breaking, is Sherlock's mind. I mean, we've been with our boy for 4 games, and now we're in deep shit, so, we got something big to watch over now. I thought he was calling John as, like, John from chapter 1, like, as you know, imaginary John. So who are you?
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled.
The way that he has no clothes on too makes you think this is a sacrificial killing. Needle prick.
His abdomen is severely bloated.
Unknown man on the altar. Okay, so now we're in the investigation area. See that little booger bubble up there, so. What's up, Cthulhu? Alright.
At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin. An American passport. Amos Colby.
Amos Colby. Oh no, it's not Colby. Whoa.
Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood.
Given name Amos, surname Colby, hair color red, eye color brown, date and place of birth April 20th. Hey, I know someone else who's born on April 20th. Hitler. Yeah, fun fact. Anyways, 1852 in Boston, Massachusetts. Date of entry into country, September 22nd, 1882. So this is very recent. The back of the passport features a bloody drawing. It vaguely depicts a sea creature, perhaps an octopus. Advertisement flyer, Northwood Agency. Any manner of discreet investigation for you. We shall search the world. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. So that came from a long ways away. And this is about the same. This is about the right area too. Most of the the Cthulhu stuff does happen in the northern oceanic Americas.
Old bloodstains.
Like Massachusetts, off the coast of New York, etc., etc. So
I've never seen a pattern like this before.
Alright. What do we got here?
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set. This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier.
Ah, yes. If you remember the thing that was used to knock out Kamihia's in his tool shed back a couple days when we were investigating his disappearance at first, this is the same substance. So we know we're definitely dealing with the same people that kidnapped Kamihiya.
Black Edelweiss Institute established 17 something.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. So I guess that makes sense considering that we got strangle marks around his neck. But let's keep looking around this place. So, Sherlock, you still look like shit, my boy. Honestly, you look exactly. You have the exact same face, like this double beard, really drippy eyes and stuff like that, as the guy from Call of Cthulhu at the end. At least in our ending. So, like I said, if we had run into those two characters, Charles, which I'm pretty sure he's dead, considering our ending killed everyone, and the guy from Call of Cthulhu, that would be pretty cool. But I don't think so, considering that I'm sure those games took place. Actually, now that I think about it, those games take place during the 1900s. We're still in we're in 1882. So yeah, this would actually be before Charles and the other guy.
Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
Interesting. All written in blood, I assume.
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
Madmen. I think that would make sense considering the amount of cottages we have around here, or whatever they call them. I don't really want to call them like beds, but they're kind of like beds. Yeah, this is definitely different from anything we've ever dealt with before in the Sherlock Holmes game. Like, usually we're dealing with murder cases and stuff like that. Now we're dealing with the cult, which is
a small bloodstain.
Takes place things
serious.
way out of proportions. Small bloodstain, interesting. Scratches. Bloodstain, torn fingernails.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Could they have transported a body in here?
The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
Obviously, it would have been this. Yeah, somebody would have struggled to get out of that.
Potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues. Miserable food, mass-produced.
Yep, more seafood. So yeah, so Lovecraftian monsters, they're actually not just sea monsters. There's like evil giant space god, like I think there's one called Azagoth or something, that can like swallow planets whole. Of course, you have the most famous sea monster, Cthulhu, which is another ancient god that sleeps in the ocean. But there are also other stuff like Dagon, you know, etc., etc. And then you do have your normal like underground creatures, and then creatures that have been like living in ancient labyrinths. Like there's one book called The Nameless City, where an explorer goes in the middle of an Arabian desert to find this mysterious city, to find you know, creatures, stuff like that have like, they're small but they have like alligator bodies, and stuff like that, trying to gnaw on him. And then of course the story that I just explained earlier with Roy Carter, where yeah, where the guy went underground in a hole and basically his friend got killed.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed.
No, no, think about it. The most interesting thing about that story is the fact that they spoke English. Whatever killed Roy's friend, but whatever. Man, read some Lovecraftian stories. I honestly, I totally recommend it. They are hard to follow because it's old 1920s aristocratic in English. Like, there's a lot of vocabulary words that
Dumpra,
we don't use
a
these
staple
days.
of Leptromen's attire in Nepal, gathered from dozens of people at the
But,
very least.
But yeah, they're a very good read once you understand them. Alright, so we got a lot of Napoleon clothes, which is actually kind of scary to me. We know they were torn off forcibly, so this seems to be more likely. Alright, now we got one more place to search, which of course descends us deeper into the creepy hell that we are already in. Nice! Yeah, this game definitely took a 180 from the past couple of days. I was hoping this isn't gonna be another, like, the only problem I had with the Devil's Daughter is that it really didn't look at the faces of the developers. Come on, I know you guys. Like this guy, really, you're not gonna tell me that this guy actually is not a dev. Like, yo, come on. If this is actually you devs, I'll give you a round of applause, alright? You guys actually took a very creative way to show yourself in the game, stuff like that. Yeah, you guys all have like the most modern haircuts ever, so this is obviously, you got, my boy, yo, your beard actually might be bigger than mine. Alright, I respect the beard, bro. So, let's see you. You look like someone I wouldn't want to fuck with. Like, you look like you're gonna tell me like why I'm so ugly. My boy looks, honestly, you look almost like Chris Benoit. It's kind of scary. I'm just gonna skip that. That guy is obviously a jokester. That guy does not give a fuck. This is another chick that looks like she told me how ugly I am, and you look like a nice person. Let's see what we got over here. You look like you haven't slept in days. Maybe you should take a vacation. You look kind of cool, I guess. You definitely listen to heavy metal. You created the art design of those paintings I saw on the walls, did you? I can tell. Alright, my boy, you look like you chopped my head off, and you look like you're part of the mafia. Alright, cool. Oh my god, we got more pictures here too. So,
Who are these people?
they're the devs, Sherlock. You don't know, but I do.
I hope we are close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
Is this just like a little bonus area? I think this is. So now I think if we want to take a realistic approach, like in the game, stuff like that, let's just say that these are probably either members or captives. Now if they're now I much rather them be sacrificial captives, only because that means that there's a possible chance that there's not this many cult followers, but there probably is. Alright. It's interesting how there's absolutely nothing in this room to look at, too. Besides, the faces, but, yeah. I definitely think these are the devs. Which, again, very good job of, like, you guys are so creative, so. And you guys are also Ukrainian, so Godspeed for all you guys out there. I have, like, a little bit of Ukrainian blood, so of course I care. Alright, alright, so we're missing one more area. Oh, of course, the Cthulhu monument. How could I have not seen this?
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Sherlock, you're freaking me out, my man. Yeah, that's another thing too. Cthulhu doesn't speak English. He speaks like outer worldly evil creature. Like, so basically, a lot of people call him Cthulhu, but his name, how Lovecraft actually say his name is Cthulhu. The reason why it's spelled so weirdly is because us as humans, like the name Cthulhu actually comes from outer space. We're not meant to actually understand or pronounce its language. But yeah, that's just how it is. So, oh my God, we got a rope too. What the hell? Mud intentional drawing?
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why?
Yeah, that is very interesting. Very out of place.
Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade. These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense that we have Americans here, because I think besides the Nameless City, there's a good amount of stories that actually takes place in America with Lovecraft, because obviously he was an American author, right? Blood, human hair. He got his head smacked against the wall. Alright. So that could possibly be it, but let's go ahead and keep switching. Ah, could that be our guy on the altar? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, dude, have we gotten everything right now?
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
What the fuck? Okay, this is not real. We are tripping, right?
Cannot be.
What is it? Oh my
I
God.
think it's time to leave. Yeah, my boy Watson's already like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. I'm going home, I'm having a cup of coffee.
Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots.
America?
How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Yep, I think we're going to America. Awesome. Sherlock Holmes in America? Hell yeah! I'd go see his concert. No, he's definitely a fictional character who's most likely dead. But anyways, this is where we're going to go ahead and end our episode. Holy crap. Holy crap. This game took a complete 180. I mean, like, I already knew what we were getting ourselves into, you know, going in. But as I've said, with the Devil's Daughter, you know, you go through the entire game. And, you know, and there's little snippets of, like, oh, there's a ritual, there's a cult and stuff like that we're dealing with. So actually, this would be the second cult that we're dealing with. But anyways, but nothing really happens until the very end. And even though I gotta admit, like, not a lot actually does happen at the very end. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because the trailer for The Devil's Daughter, that was the entire thing was, oh man, you're dealing with the devil worshipping cult. You gotta be careful, man. But then nothing really happens till the very end, and it's not all that. It wasn't really that great. But this one, I think Frogware learned their lessons, and now it's like, okay, if we're gonna put Sherlock Holmes in a Lovecrafting universe, this gotta be the entire game. So far, they nailed it. I wouldn't think that this case so far would connect to what we're gonna be dealing with the entire game, but whew, holy shit, look at the apartment. I'm sorry, the flat. Looks a little messy, but anyways, oh man, hopefully our boy will get some rest too, because I can't believe we're not going to mention the fact that it looks like Sherlock has been awake for a few days and has a little stubble beard. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I guess tomorrow we might be heading to America. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.